Carlby here, and in today's video, I'm going to be exploring dead Minecraft mods. Now I'm talking dead. Mods that have never had once been downloaded. So I basically got to pray that there's something of interest in these mods. At the time of me doing this intro, I have 5 mods picked. The first with only 30 downloads, then 15 downloads. Moving down, we have one with 7. The next is 5. And finally, the last one has 0. A completely dead mod. Now I'm hoping we can maybe figure out why some of these mods never took off. So starting out, a mod with 30 downloads. It's called Pushier Pistons. Now it's supposed to make the pistons able to push the blocks you typically can't in vanilla. Now I love redstone mods, expanding what's possible and create crazy contraptions. Wait, it won't let me push the chest. The mod description says I should be able to push chests. Maybe I'll try a barrel. Okay, maybe this mod isn't working. Well, it says I should be able to push beacons too. Yeah, that works. It says furnaces should be able to be pushed, and that works too. Hold on, can you push these in vanilla already? I'm going to head to vanilla and test this. Okay, here we go, trying to push the furnace again. And okay, yeah, no, you can't push a furnace in vanilla. All right, so I guess if you can think of some contraptions where this might come in handy, then yeah, this mod could be cool. Maybe some hidden kitchen. But for now, I'm just going to permanently hide this mod from my hard drive. This mod wasn't terrible. If I were to rank this mod, I would say C. I'm sure if I saw the potential builds, it would go up. But for what I saw today, it'll have to be a C tier. The next one is called 5 Booms. Not to be confused with the Costco guys.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Boom! Boom!
This mod's description says, every time you look at an item on the ground, I can only assume they meant to spell ground. It explodes. Well, let's check this out. Okay, I'm just going to grab a random item here to see what happens when I throw it on the ground. Whoa! Wow, okay, that was pretty cool. Let's just... Yeah, as soon as I place my crosshairs on an item, it explodes. I wonder if there is a working distance. Yeah, that seems to be too far away. Okay, there we go, that's working. Let's spam this. Oh my god, him flying. This is so cool. Woo! This mod is awesome. Now, I'm not sure of what practical implementations into the game this would have. And I'm sure that's the reason why there's so little downloads. But it works, and it is fun. But I could definitely see how this mod would be treacherous in an actual survival or forbid a hardcore world. If I were to rank this mod, I would say B. It is a lot of fun, but it has no practical use. Speaking of practical mods, this next one is based on practicality. It's an AI personal assistant. This mod is called Notchnet. Let's check it out. So the description says, to use the AI, I have to go -Notchnet. Oh, there's a few options here now. Okay, that didn't work. Here's what each of these commands do. I'll try and ask it a question then. Okay, an error. I guess this mod not working is probably the main reason for its lack of downloads. This is definitely a D tier mod, as of now in its unworking state. Anyways, let's move on. The next mod is called Out of Pocket, and there's really not any information given on this mod other than this sentence. Adds and modernizes the scrapped, unused, and mentioned, and this honestly feels more like a riddle than a description. So let's see if we can figure out what this means. Yay, okay, so this mod just crashed my computer, which makes me so much more interested in what this mod is. But I'm going to replace this with another mod that also only has 7 downloads. This one's called Blades Libraries. It adds 2 different libraries throughout the overworld, so I'm going to see if I can find them. And oh, that was fast. Spawned right beside one. And this thing looks sick. Looks broken down, has cobwebs, and bookshelves. I love adding different kinds of spawn structures into the game, and this one looks great. It could definitely help early game progression with getting books and bookshelves. Let's take a look on the inside. Tons of bookshelf, a lectern. There's also tons of carpet that you could take, which is awesome. Tons of usable blocks that could be salvaged from here. Now, there are 2 different libraries, so I'm going to try and find the other one. I wonder how far away these spawn from each other. Hopefully I'm not searching too long. Oh, there's another one? Yeah, this one is definitely different. This looks like a proper building. This thing is sick. Let's check out the inside. Wow, this is nice. Yeah, this is awesome. I wonder if there will be any loot upstairs. Yeah, there's some chests. Look at this. Definitely some great items for early game. I really dig this mod. I think adding this to a mud pack would be great. This mod definitely deserves more love. I would rate this one A tier. Now, our last mod, the one with 0 downloads. Now, I pre-loaded this mod so I know it won't crash my PC. So I am so confused on how this working mod has less downloads than some of the past ones we looked at today, which were either broken or crashed my computer. This last mod is called OneHit Zombie, and I'm sure it does exactly what you think it would. First, I need to find a zombie. There's one. All right, and let's see. Yes, one-punch zombies. I will try punching a creeper to make sure this is only zombies. Yeah, I still have to punch them multiple times. Now I will try a skeleton. You still have to hit that multiple times. But the zombies are just one punch. That's it for this mod. Kind of lackluster, even though that's literally the name of the mod. I just don't see a use for this mod. If you're that scared of zombies, just play in peaceful. I would put this in D tier. It's just not that fun or useful. Now, this is just all my opinion, of course, and I only spent a few hours in these mods. I really enjoyed making this video, and if you would like to see more of these types of videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.